primarily that is their mode of communication. They don't know how to talk yet, so they cry. They cry when they're hungry, when they're angry, when they're sleepy, when they're tired, when they're overstimulated, or when they just want to be held. Sometimes they cry because they're unwell, and that is when we would need to come in as doctors. So the first thing is to ensure, have you met the basic needs for the child? Has the child been fed? Have they been changed? Have you changed their clothing if it's too hot or too cold? Then if their basic needs are met, then you need to judge, is the child maybe sleepy? They've not had a nap yet, or they were up all night and now they're too tired, but they're not able to fall asleep. How can I then soothe them to sleep? Sometimes if the child, you've done all the things to take care of their basic needs and they're crying incessantly and you can't soothe them, could it be something wrong? Are they unwell and might they need a checkup? When a child is unwell, the first thing usually you notice is that they have changes in their feeding. They start refusing to breastfeed, or they breastfeed for a really short time, they're not interested in it, and then they could develop a fever, or they could be too cold. They could have things like vomiting or diarrhea or constipation, and they're uncomfortable and fussy. Sometimes they're just crying despite all you do to try and calm them down. Sometimes they might have symptoms like breathing difficulties. Another common thing that happens in newborns is that they can start turning yellow in their eyes, and you need to look out for that. Colic really is a condition where the child would cry because they're having some sort of abdominal discomfort. It's usually because of an imbalance in how they're digesting the milk that they're getting, how the gut is handling that, how they're producing gas. And anytime a child cannot pass gas well, they get spasms or pain in the abdomen, and they can cry for a very long time. There are things that you can do to soothe the baby, such as massaging the baby, giving the baby a warm bath, giving tummy massages, and also cycling the legs of the baby so that they can be able to pass gas. So if it reaches a point that you're not able to soothe the baby and it's frustrating you, you safely lie the baby down in a cot or somewhere where they cannot fall, that is flat and secure, and walk away. So there's no way of preventing colic, so to speak, like a magic drug or things like those. But really, the key thing is ensuring that you're establishing a rhythm with the baby, a bond. This is how we are breastfeeding. We are breastfeeding regularly. We are burping regularly. The child will outgrow colic. There are some medicines that have been shown to help maybe shorten the duration of crying, but really, it's something that the child will outgrow with time. Usually, it peaks by around 3 to 4 months is when it would peak, and then by 6 months, most of the